Actually, these are replays from the last heat. Never mind, guys. But yeah, so cadets under 16s is what we have now, and
Sorry.
Osine McKenzie will be in red. Ocean, Benji Taviani in yellow, who we already had here in the tent with us, and Eli Dries.
Amazing competitors, all of them there. Now, I just got a shout out from Hardy Fletcher's mum saying, make sure you tell Smurf that Hardy's only 12, not 15. 12 years old. Hardy Fletcher, well done. But here's the replay here for Benji, who was in our previous round of the juniors.
No, right. that was this round. Sorry, we've got a bit of an overlap there, but...
Oh, right, okay.
But
we just had a bit of an overlap of replays. Here we go. They're playing now of the last round. Rider in blue. And that's Bodie there, our heat winner of heat 5 of the juniors. And we're into the cadets now, but this is the replays of the juniors. Our sun's up a replay.
Yeah, and then this was last one of Jai from last heat, who went and snuck over the rip there into that left.
Some barrel time.
Different tactic that we haven't seen yet. But here we have up and riding now. The rider in red, Ocean, once again with a nice line, finding a section and rolling out of that. Getting a second roll in there. Not the cleanest of landings and doesn't actually manage to push through, but good to start that one combination we saw from Benji before, getting him a 5. But yeah, here's just a quick replay of that. Going for that double roll there. Not able to complete it. It's a beautiful day. The sun's starting to peek through the clouds again. We've been getting some cover and some sun here and there, but still some really nice wind. It's looking like we're going to run today all the way through to maybe 1 p.m. So hopefully the onshore won't be affecting the waves too much. And yeah, it does look like the boys are starting to float over a bit north. All the surfers are starting to float a bit into the competition zone, but still a bit of space between them. Up and riding now in blue, we have Eli getting a nice roll out. Let's see if he can push through, having to fight it a little bit. And I think he's going to get it. He does get it, but not the cleanest of landings. And yeah. Sorry, we got this replay up here with another roll. And oh yeah, that was the one that he had to fight to land, and he'll get a good score, or get a score there, his first scoring wave. And yeah, just a 3-man heat this one. Also non-elimination, I believe, which is good. Takes a little bit of the pressure away, the non-elimination round.
Now, if you want to check the live scores, we have the Stacked app running the IBC Rising Series. You can jump on the Stacked app and check the live scores as well. Excuse me. Now, if you're just tuning in, we did have 5 heats of the juniors to start with, and we're now stepping into the cadets round.
Yeah, that's it. So cadets is under 16s, guys. So we'll be running the juniors, which is under 19s in this case. And then, yeah, cadets here is under 16. We've got Bodie coming to join us. Come grab a seat, mate. I'll get this on you when you're sitting down. And the winner of the last heat, Bodie, with an amazing, real technical performance there. Bodie, how's it going, mate? Well done.
Pretty good.
How you feeling?
Yeah, good, I guess. Happy I got some waves at the end because it was so slow at the start.
Yeah, you guys did have a lot slower of a heat. But yeah, real technical riding. Have you been focusing much on a certain aspect of your bodyboarding, or?
Just, yeah, technical, I guess. Trying to get that style up. Just, yeah.
Yeah, doing well though. Nice cross legs, and even an first invert of the day we saw.
Yeah, thank you. I was looking because I was like, oh, it might slab up. So that I just went for it, and yeah, got it. So
we could see that you got lots of waves in that heat. You were very busy out there, and I could also notice compared to last year. Do you remember what result you got in the last year's Future Pros?
I think I got knocked in like the quarter or the semis. Oh, the quarters, I think.
I was talking to Joey and saying I've noticed your progression since last year, and you're very busy out there picking off lots of nice waves and sticking your manoeuvres as well, and it definitely worked in your favour, taking out first position in Heat 5 of round 1 of the juniors. Well done, Bodie.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Sorry to cut you off. We've got a bit of live action here with a really nice bottom turn there. Ocean McKenzie just check turning there again. Let's see if he can get a section right at the end here, kind of dying out. But yeah, thanks so much, Bodie. Any words you have for people watching you from back home?
Quick shout out.
Not really. Just shout out to Boog Wax, of course. Stickiest Wax. And yeah, everyone back at home, if they're watching or supporting us, I guess. The local club back in Ballina, Gold Coast Bodyboard Club. Yeah.
Sweet, epic.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Fantastic,
Well
Bodie.
done.
Thank you.
And congratulations, mate. Thanks for coming in, and no doubt we'll see you again through the day.
Sweet.
Thanks,
nice
Bodie.
little interview there with Bodie Huggin.
Yep.
Bit of action whilst that interview was going on, and we're going to catch a replay right now, guys. So here was this one. Ocean, really nice bottoms, and I love how he used his legs there and rolled out, and then you could see he just tried to see if this wave would do anything else for him in hope, but just deciding to kick off there. And then straight after him, Eli Dries getting a roll, bit late, but managing to push through. Yeah, he did. You saw his head there right at the end.
Now, yeah, Bodie, as we were saying, he's been pretty much in every series of this Future Pros, and we're so stoked to having him up here. Such a talented young man and very humble. He's been coming up every year from Ballina area all the way up the coast to compete in this Rising Series for the IBC this year. And we're happy to have him on board, and congratulations to Bodie Huggin for taking out first position in that last heat of the juniors round. But out in the water now is heat 1 of the cadets. So we're coming into the cadets round now. We've got 2 days of action for you guys. So tomorrow will be the final. So definitely tune in tomorrow for all the winners of all the divisions tomorrow.
Yeah, and let's hope there's some swell sticking around and that the barrels and rams continue to come here at Durumbar for that final day. It's going to be really exciting. And we can see some surfers starting to drift a bit close. So maybe at some point someone will have to go out and tell them to give us some space. But for the moment, it's looking good. They're being respectful. And yeah, you can see all the boys sitting on that mid-peak there, which has been offering some nice rights and lefts all morning long. Yeah, there's just 12 minutes, 45 seconds remaining, and Ocean's got a really commanding lead in this Cadets Heat 1 with a 6.33 and a 5.67, as you can see there on your screens. If you guys are just joining us and wondering what the P1, P2, PX means next to their names, that's the priority. So they have a big priority board up on the beach with the colours. And basically the way priority works is the person who catches a wave will then go into last priority, meaning that someone, for example, if they've been waiting longer, they will have priority over that person, regardless if the other person's on the inside of the wave or not. It just makes it fair, makes the competition fair, and allows them to awards the person for being patient. They'll get priority. They'll be able to take that wave, and it comes a lot into strategy and competition tactics and how you use that priority, how you be patient and wait to gain the priority, or how you surf under priority.
That's right. It stops a lot of haggling out in the water as well. It just makes it fair for everyone. Some people are very busy in the water and they'll just keep paddling back to the inside. And if you have a priority system, it really evens out the field. And you can choose to take multiple smaller waves, or you can choose to sit and wait for bigger waves, depending on how you want to surf your heat. So big shout out to the IBC guys. I spoke to you guys this morning, and I'm so stoked to be a part of this event. Down here on the Gold Coast, and thanks to everyone. So far, so good. Hey, Joey, how we go? How do you think we're going? I'm having a ball.
I'm having a ball too, and it's great to be back here watching some competitive bodyboarding and commentating, and just loving it.
Sorry, I really put him on the spot then. He had a mouthful of food. But thank you, Joe. It's been a pleasure working. I've only met Joey last night, and I have seen him in previous events, and here we are. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm so stoked to be here with Joey. What a legend. We stayed at the Mantra last night, one of the other sponsors of the event, the Mantra at Kingscliff. If you're thinking of coming up to the Gold Coast, definitely check it out. It's like a whole town, this resort in itself. It's got this huge saltwater pool and a series of restaurants, and it's an amazing spot just on the other side of the Tweed River in Kingscliff. In technically New South Wales, but not far from the Gold Coast at all. It's only 20 minutes over the river to get here this morning, eh?
Yeah, such a beautiful spot, such a beautiful town there, Kingscliff. I don't know it too well, but it's been great hanging out there. Looks like we have a bit of action here, though. The rider in yellow, Benji Taviani, taking off, keeping a high line and getting a nice roll there. Let's see if he can push through. Kind of difficult to land. Held onto his board, but wasn't able to come out of the whitewash on that one.
You can see I'm not sure what these tides are doing out here today. Here's the Sun Zapper replay with Benji over the lip, and just getting a little bit stuck up. Just not quite enough speed maybe to hold it over that section. But yeah, I might check out what the tides are doing. You can see it's really starting to slab at the northern end of the beach here at Lovers. Here we go, Rider in blue with a nice little selection here. Ellie Dries, great speed down the line, under the lip, and a roll just on top of the whitewater there. But a nice selected wave. He definitely was worth the wait, that one, with that left-hand peak, and definitely had a nice shoulder on the wave with some good speed projection down the line. You can see him sort of projecting some speed down there, looking for something, and it just came up real quick, but he still managed to pull under the lip with a completed roll. Well done.
Yeah, some nice serving. Eli actually comes from Newcastle, and so one of the other many Groms that are coming out of Newcastle at the moment. It's good to see some really nice style and posture on his board as he was just generating speed down the line there, and I'm sure he has a great time bodyboarding down there. He says on this survey that his favourite beach is Newcastle Beach, which is a great beach for bodyboarding. Lots of ramps and bowls there that I'm sure he's been practicing on a lot.
He'll be surfing down there with the Crookshanks, I'm guessing. But yeah, as you said, great posture on that one. And I appreciate people going to the effort for the style and the posture. Definitely makes a big difference. So a lot of riders actually from Queensland and Sunny Coast have just bought a lot of that style and just how they ride the waves to the game of bodyboarding. Like, you look at people like Michael Novi, even Jono Bruce is someone worth mentioning. He was a style master back in the days when he was in his prime. Jake Stone, they've all got such good technique, positioning in waves, and how they hold themselves with the manoeuvres as well. It's something, I don't know, it just seems to breed from this Queensland area in particular, and they take it with them around the world into the bigger waves as well, and that's what makes them such great bodyboarders. It's funny, that's what I tell people. It's, I mean, I can't compare myself to their skill level. I'm nowhere there on their par, but it was like when I learned how to play guitar. I learned how to play guitar on a small nylon string guitar, and it's like they're learning to surf on smaller, not as powerful beachy waves, but when they finally get an opportunity to play a good guitar, for example, or surf on bigger, more powerful waves, you can just see how much they shine and how much it works in their favour by focusing on their posture and their style out in the water.
Yeah, that's a really good analogy, and I think it's so true. When you do get the opportunity to get those good waves, you've already been working on your technique in waves with way less power or way less form and shape, and yeah, you can really see it when they do get the chance to get good waves down at certain reef breaks and or pumping days on the beaches.
If you can make a small average guitar sound good, and then you get on a good guitar, you're just going to sound amazing. Same with surfing. If you can make a small average wave, make the most out of it with posture and technique, and then you get in the good waves, it's just going to make you so much better. It seems to be, I don't know, it's a bit of a pattern that I notice. I could name drop all day. You know, some of the riders from the Sunny Coast, Michael Novi, Cade Sharp, Jake Stone, Jono Bruce. Who am I missing? There's so many. I could keep going all day. Can you think of anyone off the top of your head?
Oh, I'm thinking Ben player Dave Winchester, coming from the northern beaches of Sydney. Two of the goats, and
yeah,
there's not the best waves for boogieing, but you can just see through their riding of how much it helps. And it looks like there's a bit of action. Great look at left here. We've got Ocean taking off again, deciding to go for that first section roll, pushing through. Nice wave. Don't know if it's going to contribute to his scores, as he's already in a pretty comfortable position, but nice surfing there from Ocean.
It was a very quick scoop and a roll in a critical section after a very quick takeoff and scoop. So well done to Ocean McKenzie, Steve Bullitt McKenzie's son. He's dominating this heat at the moment, out in front with a total score of 12. There's the replay of Ocean's wave. Very quick transition there from a takeoff to a roll. Not sure if it's going to be better than the scores he's already got. We'll just see what the judges give him for that. In second position is Benji Traviani, currently in priority 1 position, so he'll be waiting patiently for his next wave. He's going to need a big score of 7.01 to jump into first position, but at the moment he's sitting quite comfortably in second position. Ellie Dries only needs, well, actually, he's going to need a big score of 8.61 to progress in this round. Ellie Dries, the rider in blue, currently sitting in second priority position. He's going to need some big scores. He's going to need to pull a rabbit out of the hat to...
Oh, wow. Beautiful humpback whale just cruising past.
Not sure if the camera guys can see that, but we've got some whale activity out the back here. Whales breaching. There's a whole heap of jet skis out there checking it out. We'll just wait for them to see if they breach. We don't want to miss any of the action, but it's such a beautiful spot down here. On a regular basis, you'll see. There we go. He's just popping out there. Look at that. Amazing. Get out of the road, boats. Don't disturb the wildlife. We've got some sets coming through out the back, a little bit of activity and wave activity, only a 3-man heat, so there's plenty of opportunity here. But as I was saying, you'll be surfing Snapper Rocks, a super bank, and you'll have dolphins coming through the lineup here. It's just a beautiful part of the world with some massive river systems and estuaries feeding the wildlife here. Rider in blue, Ellie, here's his shot, under the lip. Nice wave, a nice roll, pulls through the lip. Well done to Ellie. Yeah. He's going to need a big score. That was a pretty good wave, but I'm not sure if it was an 8. Rider in yellow there as well. Benji, some live action.
Yeah, well, strong landing there for Eli, and looks like we'll catch that replay in a second, but potentially another set for Ocean sitting out there on his own now.
Currently in priority 1 position. He's looking at this first one. It's going to hit that bank, I think. He's pulling under, scooping under. It's got a little bit of a section down the end. Whoa. Nice roll again. The beach commentary like that. Oh, the one behind it, he should have waited.
He should have waited. That was a cracker.
Yeah. The one behind it was a little bit bigger and a little bit cleaner. We can hear the guys down at the beach commentary, the other end of the beach, getting excited about Ocean's waves. And well done to Ocean, surfing so good. He's still got a chance in the juniors with the repechage. Or did he make it through? I can't remember. I have to go back through the stacked app.
I can't remember. We'll have to check the stacked up. But here's this exchange. And look at this line. Nice section. Even though he should have waited, he does a nice little flip there. And you can see he just gets caught up. It looks like he did get projected out to the flats, but just not able to land that. We still haven't seen any flips or ARSs landed today yet, but I'm sure we will as we get further and further into the event.
Now, if you want to keep an eye on the schedule and the results, previous results for previous rounds and heats, you can go to the Stacked app, STACT app, and it will have all the live scores and the results and the schedule for the day, for the event today. So those guys will be looking after that if you want to go back and check out any previous scores and see where you're at.
Yeah, that's it. It's really good to have those live scores going, and you can check out all your scores for all your waves after your heats as well, see what you did, see what you could do better. Great for the competitors and great for the viewers to keep updated.
Another one worth mentioning from the sunny coast, Adam Keegan, hailing from the sunny coast. He's had a very successful career travelling around and bodyboarding, and still see him out in the water up there occasionally, and enjoy hanging out with Adam. He's a very humble man and a great human being. Can't speak highly enough about him. Shout out to Kegsy.
Yeah, that's it. Lots of good bodyboarders up from Queensland. Having a little look there, Eli. No situation changed, but Eli got a 5.03 for that last roll, which has really reduced the score that he needs. He's still looking for it, 6.98, which is quite significant if he does want to get that second spot off of Benji. And then still we've got Ocean just comfortably sitting in the lead there. Benji looking for a 7.01 if he wants to jump into that first spot. So
now, he's not really, I think that's for Ellie, he needs that to progress into first. He doesn't really need that much he's not that far behind Benji. Benji is a 8.93 and Ellie is a 8.43. So there's not much in it. If he can get a second wave scoring a little bit higher, only, say a 4.5, it might be enough to push him into second position. I'm pretty sure there is a repechage around with this one as well, so it's a non-elimination. Did I get the word right? Not quite.
We're getting there. We're learning.
I have to relearn English. Maybe I should learn Japanese instead. I might speak that better.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Could
not.
be the move. Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. Non-elimination, which is really good. Give you a second shot because everyone knows how heats work, and sometimes you just don't have the best heat. So it's nice to have a good shot. Let's see what this right does. We have Ocean using that first priority with a really nice high line there as he's eyeing off this end ball and comes up. Little invert, probably hits it a bit early and not able to get the projection that he was after. But
a nice gliding wave, nice right-hander there.
Yeah, not to worry. Strong position, and it's looking like Ocean's going to take this out. Run us through this replay.
Here's the Sun Zapper replay with Ocean McKenzie. Like Joey was saying, nice line on this, scooping around, looking for something. Wanted an invert, but just not quite enough push on it. Got a little bit of a pop out the front of the wave and landed safely on that one. Still with a completed manoeuvre and a nice wave nonetheless. I'm not sure if it will be better than his already 2 high-scoring waves, but we'll just... There we go. There's the end of the heat, that one. And we're just going to run a quick commercial.